And Sakani springs to life as day 2 of the MultiChoice Diski challenge. Sees the sun come out to play following yesterday's inclement weather. But is the sun going to set on one of these teams' ambitions? Both in the bottom half of the log, both harboring hopes of a better fortunes, hoping that yesterday's rains would have brought a wave of change. Who's been a stalwart of this MDC team. Lovely find to find a Felix Noche, who takes it down in one movement. It's Noche bursting through the box, and if it wasn't for that tackle from Akeen at the bikies, they were in. Noche, oh, it shaves the crossbar. I don't think he meant that.
No. And if you look at Sanele, maybe focus on that near post, and understandably so. If the ball is going to cross from the left-hand side, we need to see a bit more goal actions. Like you say, this game, there's one thing that was missing. I mean, this crowd has had nothing to shout about. You know what? It is one thing to maybe not score the goals, but at least now and then you want to see the goalkeeper flying over, tipping it over. Yesterday, that was the experience. Ayanda Dlamini of Baroka, brilliant. I mean, in the way that the game happened. Yes, there weren't too many, but really became man of the match because of his contribution from that point of view.
Far too many times I've counted players would lose possession, looking to find well orchestrated one. Felix Noche, fixed ball now. Felix Noche whips in a ball, not for the first time, and Darren Smith did well to turn that from a half chance into something. And the former Amazulu hitman couldn't do what he did to Wits. He gives it over to Joseph. Twala receives it back. Thrusting, full of intent, as the former player of the season at the under-17 level in 2014. Sizwe Twala. As we edge closer to the end of the first half and the first kickoff here at Sakani Stadium. Oh, a mistake there from Riaz Ismail, and he atones for his mistake. Got the call from Mbandra. I'm not sure if you heard it. I picked up Mbandra saying my ball, but Ismail taking upon himself or getting muddled up a bit. That could have been a moomish there.
Of course. You might have called it, but a bit late, and that's why as a goalkeeper you got to make the call a lot early.
Now, set piece from a corner from this near side from Maluleka's foot. It does find a teammate as a man Lekay looked to improvise, but ended up just conceding a foul, and Keenan Phillips, a victim of his acrobatics. Had he been able to gather, there was a definite chance for the 18-year-old Lekay.
Yeah, if only maybe he had headed that ball direct towards goal.
Next up, of course, it's the big one. Mamelodi Sundowns chasing their first win of the season. Who'd have thought? Would have been saying that with 4 games in of the new campaign up against Amakosi, who themselves as well look to be cropping up the log. They find themselves in 13th position. Do Arthur's meant clever back heel to get in that man Masana. Masana puts it on the plate, and that's how easy it is if you switch off. Quality, out and out quality. Darren Smith bags himself a goal. He's done it again. Lightning has struck twice. He scored, and he donned the colours of Amazulu against the very same opponent. He's done it again. Kwanele Kopo, it's worth the treat, the double change.
The difference was the quality of the ball played into the area, with a bit of a curve being played right in front of the defenders, but not too close to the goalkeeper. Quality, and Darren, of course, anticipating that it might come, position himself perfectly, and his first touch was also just clinical. Not too much that Sanele could do about that.
Now looking to bring something new. Sizwe Twala looks from Nkosi. Couldn't generate enough power. Most importantly, his GPS was off.
You know what? Maybe obviously it's an exercise and it's just a youngster. He was trying to go into the near. That's the wrong position to go. That's the wrong target.
SuperSport United, though, found that one magic moment, that one knockout punch that provided them with 3 points. Let's see them go on 8 points and end into the top 4. It's no one to SuperSport United.